Welcome back, everybody. Today I have a review for one of the recent release of for the PlayStation Vita. It is called Monpiece. It is the first trading card game for the PlayStation Vita, and I have picked up because of that genre. Something interesting is that I don't think this will be released in the States, and this review will probably be for the importers that are interested in the card games, and I'll run over the mechanics about the game for you so you can have a look. You can see that this game is a bit of R18, but there is no... it's just sexual references because all the cards are actually all females and all that, and you'll see later in the game. Yeah. So this is what the cover looks like, so I'm going to go straight into my review. I'm going to turn off the lights, so everybody can see nicely. Because the game is all in Japanese, so that is why. Alright. So of course, in the beginning of the game, you will have continue, new game, clear data, and base. So base is pretty much like your home, where you go in to get like new card packs and all such. So let's go with continue. Sorry, the music is quite loud. I tend to forget the Vita has quite large volumes. Alright, so in the game there is a little world map, as you can see there, and it is actually touchscreen activated, so you can tap wherever you want to go, and then you can go that direction. Story-wise, I have no idea what is going on, because to me this is just a little card game. During the world map, you can do things such as save and load. You can go into your base, where you can actually buy card packs, and you can go to there's a card machine, so where you can set your deck, you can open packs, you can evolve cards and train. I'm gonna go into a bit of the mechanic of the game. So let's go and meet a bad guy here, and then you'll normally have a little cutscene of the enemy battling you. The game itself is depleted in two type of it's two base. What you see here on the top there is how much life you have. So if the enemy attacks your life total, then that means you'll get one decreased. You'll see that there is a mana base here. The mana there is used to cast cards out, and each turn you get 3 mana out. So let's go with the game and see. This is all the handicap that you have for this round. So like for example, you have mana regeneration, you get 3 mana back each turn. Oh, okay. Can I pause it? Oops. Alright, you can see that this is 9 base on 9 grid. So I can only place cards on... this is going to be like a little timer, so I'm going to go as I play. You can only place cards on these 9 squares, and the cards here, they have their own casting cost. So like this one is only 3, so once you use it, it will use 3 up. It has an attack of 4 and a defense of a life of 6. So after you cast it, it will not move, and then it will be their turn. So they will cast one out, and they have come into play abilities. Next, you can see I regen by 3, and you can see that because I played a red one, you can see my I played a yellow card. You can see under my player it has a one icon for the yellow part. So that means if I cast another one, I have this thing called the aura bonus, which the first stage gives me an extra mana. So see, I get a small mana up, 1 up. So next turn I'll technically have 4 mana, and you can only do 3 stages at once. So see, after they move, after they play a card, they will move and attack. So do I have a yellow card? Yes, I have a yellow card here, which is a healer. So if I place it here, I'll get the max bonus, which gives all my existing units a +1 health and +1 attack, like this, and 3 extra mana. So it is recommended to play 1 single color or 2, so you don't, in other words, you don't lose tempo in the game. After you cast it, all your characters will move forward 1 space and do 1 attack based on their attack value. So see, I have 3 red ones, so you can see that they have a type on them, dragon and sword, which I'll get to after this. So I'm going to try and finish this battle, and you can watch what kind of game this is like. So see, after they're dead, it's their turn, so they cast 1 and they attack me. If you have, like, you can see that I have the dragon type. If the dragon type, you can actually evolve it. You can actually combine 2 cards together, which is adding their attack together and their current health together. So it actually makes them stronger. So even as long as it's the same type, doesn't matter of the color, it will work. So see, I can evolve it, and then it will have the attack of 7. So it's 3 + 4. I played a red one first, so now I'm gonna go with. You can see that some cards. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the game first. Technically, there isn't much strategy to it because you can't really control what your character wants to do. All you do is you just place where the characters are, and you just hope that they survive. To be honest. Music is terrible in this game. This is actually the first time I played with the music on. Alright, see? So now I'm in front of them. So actually I pretty much win because I've got 2 lined up. So all I need to do is just cast 1 more creature out and I win. You can see that I'll attack the base. So yeah, this is pretty much it. And then you get a ranking. I got SS this time, and you get money, which is used to buy boosters, and you get the heart point, which is used to evolve girls. So let's go to finish, and I'll do a bit more explanation on it. So that is pretty much how a battle tempo goes. So let's have a look at the cards. As you can see, on the left side is your decks. You have a 40 card deck, but the minimum is 30 cards. On your right is how much card. This is your collection pretty much. So let's have a look at the cards. Wait. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, doesn't show you the card art. Let me have a look. Alright, let's go and open the booster instead. Alright, the booster, let's open it. You buy this with Game Gold. So let's open it without using a touchscreen. Alright, so let's have a look. You can see here, this is a little card art here. What you can see is that it's got a mana cost of 6, and you see a little red blade there. That's the type of the card. It's an attacker, so it can only attack the character in front of it. It's a green card, so it's a green aura. You can see this part is green aura, and the race is dragon. It's got an attack of 6 and an HP of 10. and it's got no abilities at the moment. So see, no abilities, and this is the description of the card. Like I told you before, the attacker attacks the character in front of it. And next we have another, this is called a booster. You can see a booster here. Boosters here, what they do is, if they are next to an attacker and the attacker performs the attack, well, it actually depends on the unit. Like if it's, for example, it will boost the effect of the attack or the healing as long as it is beside the other unit, and it increases by the intelligent level. So for example, if I was attacking for 6 points and this character was beside it and she has the boost of 2, that means when she attacks, we'll deal a damage of 8. So that is pretty good. So boosters are not good for attacking themselves, but they are really, really good for boosting other people's abilities. Next, this is a shooter, and then they usually have a range of 2 or 3, and normally they have low attack and they have pretty low defense HP as well. But this one is actually quite an exception. But getting up to 6 mana is actually really, really difficult unless you have the same color. So you can technically only play her on turn 4 at the fastest. And then this is booster again, and we have no healer. A healer is like a little staff, and they will heal the characters like you saw there. So this is pretty much what the card does. And like I told you, they have a card frame. If it's yellow, let me just turn the sound down a bit. If it is yellow, then pretty much you have to play 3 yellows at the same turn. I mean the following turns to get the bonuses. So that is pretty much it. And of course, I told you the race undead, you can actually combine beast with beast, and that. There are other abilities, but I'll have to probably go into the evolve section. Yeah, this is actually quite dodgy, so if you are quite offended by it, then probably best not to watch. This part here, it is so you can use the hard point to technically evolve your cards. And what happens is that they might be a bit more revealing, but they do have new abilities. So like for example, this card here, she was evolved. You can see that there were no abilities at first, but after I evolved her, she has haste, which means that the turn that she comes into play, she can move forward 1 extra space. So sometimes you have to evolve because some abilities are a lot better. But then there are some downgrades. Like you can see that before she used to be attack of 3 and HP of 6, but to give her haste, we have sacrificed 1 HP for it. The mini game is kind of dodgy. It actually does go into full screen, and you have to fill the girls up, fill the gorge up before the timer runs out, which I believe is 1 minute. I forgot. I will demonstrate this. If you will get easily offended, then please stop watching. Okay, this is not for you. So okay, I can spend 30 points to scratch her. Yeah, so let's scratch her, and then it will ask you to turn your Vita upwards like that, and then you'll move. See the timer there. It's like 1 minute there, so you can actually feel for. See, so she is actually quite sensitive there. And then you have to look for other places like that. Yeah, kind of dodgy. I feel like a pervert playing this. So see, after you evolve it, she will be evolved with lid closing, and it will tell you like, oh, her attack goes up to 6. Oh, her attack actually goes up to 6. So that is actually really impressive. So she becomes a 6/4 instead of originally she was a 3/4. So this is like the evolve system. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will, yeah. So pretty much this is it. You can go into, you can purchase a booster pack. online shop is only for DLC, so you actually pay extra money for it, real money for it, and you can buy card packs and all that, or battle items. So it's really up to you, like if you want 1 card, 3 cards, or 5. That's depending on what series you are in. Yeah, see? 5 cards, 1, 3. Is this game import friendly? I would say it is actually really easy to get the hang of. I actually never read any of the instruction manual. I just jumped in and played because I was interested in card games. If this will never get released in the States, because for the contents, it is quite a perv. But to be honest, there is no sex in it, so that is okay. If you're just playing for the content of the card game, you will probably enjoy it. The game costs around $50, so it is really up to you if you want to import it or not. Like I said, probably a lot of the cards you have to do trial and error, but the base mechanic of the game is really simple. Each turn you get 3 mana, and then you play 1 card. After you play the card, all your units will do their action, and then it's end of turn, and that's it. And all you need to do is just attack your opponent's fortresses, and that's it. That's the mechanic of the game. It is not a deep game, but like I said, I'm only 3 hours into it, and I have no idea what other cards are in the later stages. I have actually gone through quite a bit of difficult levels, but yeah, it is quite enjoyable for a little card game. But if you are there for the card art, like the pervy art and all that, then it's really up to you if you are, if it's your kind of game. So this is Monster Monpiece for the Japanese Vita, and like I said, you can play it on your US Vita, and the DLC is not as important because you actually have to spend real money. A booster pack costs like $25 for a pack of 5, so I personally don't think that's worth it. I won't be spending any more money on this game. So this is Monster Monpiece, and thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Take it easy.